Hey, welcome in. My name's Kitty, and today I'll be building for the series That 70's Sims. I decided we needed to take advantage of the 4 rent pack and build some residential rentals for our Let's Play. Of course, we're going to load into Newcrest, and for this very large build, I definitely need to select the twin oracle lot. To start, I'm going to place cement to help me visualize separate yards. Here, I'm trying to sort out the spacing of these yards, knowing that I want at least 3 homes on this side of the lot with an alleyway separating each home. Once I draw out the fencing, I'll move on to the actual houses. I placed a basic rectangle room to copy and paste that twice and line up the homes in a row of 3. I'll drag and adjust the sides of the homes and the fences so that I can create that alleyway in between the homes. I'm planning on this lot acting as our main neighborhood that we'll load into when visiting characters like Leo, Kelso, Pastor Dave, Hyde, and Fez's foreign exchange parents. I want this side of the lot to feel like a lower middle class type of housing, so I'm going to make all these homes 2 stories and have beautiful front porches. I'm going to mirror the porch styles on the outer homes and change up the style of the middle one. This video is going to be longer than what I usually post, so I'm just going to create the shell of this build and we'll renovate and move in the characters soon. These fences and columns just scream Victorian dollhouse, and it's pretty ingrained in me to have these be my comfort zone designs, with my parents being Victorian dollhouse collectors. Taking a break from the lower middle class housing, we're going to lay out the lower class housing on the other side of the lot. These houses are going to be just a simple 1-story build with smaller backyards than the houses across the street. We're going to place 2 large rooms and fiddle with the sizing again to get in that backyard, but also end up with a smaller house compared to the ones that we just built. I decided to give myself some grace and build a basement for one of these when renovating for our characters if needed. Moving on to a little landscaping and fencing, I'll add in a little garden-sized fence to give the homes a cute front yard garden. The goal is to have them all kind of matching with the same plants out front. I had the idea to create an area in the center of the lot as a little shared community garden. I'll work on adding terrain paint to all of the garden areas, and I'll finish landscaping them in just a moment. Quickly, I'm going to change the staircases on the porches to a darker wood swatch to match the fencing a little better. I'll add some lamp posts on each side of the community garden here as well. Now, I want to paint the houses, but I have no real game plan for these, so the colors might change once we are renovating the homes. Now I'm going to start roofing some of the smaller houses and adding some of the roof swatches and roof trims. Jumping it back over to the larger 3 homes, I'm adding the second floors and adjusting the sizes of the homes themselves. With that second floor on the builds, I'm going to go ahead and roof these porches and the second floor, making sure to match the roof swatches and trims with the smaller homes here too. I just can't get away from all these vampire build items. We're going to blame my mom for my preferences on that one, because this isn't the last time I'll default to choosing these items, and for that, I'm not sorry. I wasn't sure what style of door to use, but eventually I figured it out and applied it to all 5 homes. As I'm creating the shell today, I'll only place the windows on the front of the homes as I want the renovations to be as flexible as possible. Like the front doors, all the windows will match for all 5 houses. Finishing off our porches and entryways with sconces, I'm quickly going to change to nighttime lighting to get a sneak peek of how it'll light up our little community that we've put together. We're getting closer to the end of this shell build, so I'm going to touch up some small details like making sure my fences and gates are matching, adding trash cans to every home, placing a community mailbox near the community garden area, and creating a more defined community area with garden pots, benches, and a scouting board for the kiddos. Last but not least, we're adding our famous pine trees into the backyards of the bigger homes. Do you have a guess for who might be living in which house? Whose house would you like to renovate first? Let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more Point Place builds or Let's Play That 70's Sim series, feel free to stop by and subscribe. Thanks for strolling down the lane. Bye!